I'm Ron, and I'm going to be drawing a cartoon character called Frankie Stein for you today. It's from Monster High, and I'm starting with a pupil, and I'm just shading this in, and I'm leaving a little highlight in the middle to show where my light's coming from. And I'm just drawing into the eye now. This is a really simple drawing, and I recommend it for everyone. However, as you can see, I'm using a illustration marker to draw this. I don't advise anyone else to do this. I'm doing it because I just like the way they draw. This is a Primacolor illustration marker. You buy them at Walmart for like 10 bucks. For a box of 4 of them, and they really are smooth and easy to use, and they're worth the money. But you can use a pen or a pencil, which is what I recommend to always use. Pencil first and then come back with a marker. Okay, now I'm doing the nose, and I'm going to the other eye, and I'm doing the same thing as before, just putting in the pupil. As I said earlier, this is a simple drawing. By that, I did not mean to give the impression that this is the artist did not put a lot of time and work and effort into this piece. By that, what I mean by simple is that it doesn't have the shading and the detail in it that a portrait or a landscape would have. However, it is a lot of work, and I'm not using a picture here. I'm drawing from memory. Of course, like always, I've drawn this drawing about 50 times before I ever make a video, so what you're seeing me do is drawing from memory. I don't recommend that to a beginner or an intermediate artist, but if you're an advanced artist, hey, give it a try. I enjoy it. It works really well for me. I don't have to keep stopping and looking at the picture. Now I'm stopping here and I'm looking to judge the distance for the lips and trying to make a decision as to where I want everything and the scale that I want it on. This is a wonderful drawing for beginners all the way through advanced to learn scale and proportion. And develop those skills necessary to go on to do the pieces that you do want to do. It is a suggested drawing, as I said before, from one of my YouTube followers, and she, when she asked me to do this, I actually had to look it up online to find a picture, because I didn't know what she was talking about. However, it is a pretty cool drawing, and I do appreciate that she suggested it. And as always, I'd like to thank all of my YouTube viewers, because they come up with some really good ideas. Now, this is going into the bolts and the eyes and the lips. As you can see, these features are over exaggerated, and the neck is under exaggerated. The reason for this is more or less an American version of anime, and it's going to be basically the same rules apply here that would apply with any cartoon character. By that I mean, watch how much detail you put into a drawing. You're going to see the drawing that I did at the end whenever I finished, and you'll see what I mean. I put in way too much detail. I should have left it more simple. Putting in all the shadowing and everything, it's a bad idea. It just doesn't look like the character at the end. So keep it simple. Now I'm moving on to the neck line and putting in some of the clothing. And I'm doing this so I can scale the hair, know where to stop it and where to start it. Well, I sure do love these Primacolor markers. They really do make it a whole lot easier. So guys, if you're an intermediate to advanced artist, really try these markers. They're really wonderful to draw with. Now moving on and really putting in some of the detail in the bust line. And there again, this follows the same rules that you would follow with any of the anime characters. The body's kind of slim and narrow. Now those little circles that I'm making with the end of the marker are actually just little marks. It's basically just cross-hatching with a paint marker, because I want to show a hairline there. Now any of these characters, from what I see, and this is the first one I've ever tried to draw, but all of them that I've seen are basically the same. So if you can draw one of these guys, you can draw all of these on the female side. I'm putting in some of the detail in the hair now, and just trying to get where I want it to scale the rest of the drawing. And you're going to see me stop several times in drawing this line. And the reason for that is because I don't want a solid line on the outside. I kind of wanted it a little rough. Now you're seeing me put in some of the detail here on the hair, and you're fixing to see me draw a part. And this is a little tricky because you don't want to draw this as a solid line, because if you do, it won't look right. Okay. Now for those of you who are guys that are drawing this, that little square place up at the top is a bun or a comb. I'm not sure which. That holds the hair back. You're seeing me leave some white spots in between here, and the reason for that is because what I noticed by the photos is that this character has white streaks down her hair, And rather than actually drawing out several white streaks, which is what you probably do looking at the picture, it's a bad idea. It won't come out right. It won't look right. You won't be happy with it. So I decided to forego that for this technique, which is just basically indicating that there's black and white streaks in her hair. If you've ever seen anybody that has put colored streaks in their hair, they're just chopped up and very narrow. They're not straight stripes. You try to put racing stripes in this girl's hair and the character's not going to look right. So this is the technique that I'm using to indicate that, and I hope it helps you on your drawing. Okay, now I'm putting in some shadowing here on the hair around the face. This is several reasons for this. Mainly, it's to help the face stand out from the hair. As I said before, you can't add a lot of detail to this drawing, but if you don't indicate change of values in your drawing, it won't look right either. So you're walking a fine line between putting in a little bit of detail, trying to make it look like the character that you're wanting, and your own artistic expression, and it may be a little difficult, but I promise you guys, if you try this, male or female, and I hope it doesn't scare off the young boys out there that are learning to draw, because it's a female character. This is a fantastic drawing for beginners. It really does teach proportion, values. It shows you how to scale your drawing. It's just a wonderful piece to learn on. And as I said, it just doesn't. It's a simple drawing. It doesn't have the detail and the shading and all of that you have to do. So it's not going to take up a lot of your time. You're not going to get bored with this. So don't worry about what your friends or your other people say. Just try this drawing. It doesn't matter whether you're a boy or girl. Try it. It will help you, and you will learn from it. And with that said, we're moving on to putting in some more dark values on the other side of the hair. Now, with any shading that you do on a drawing, try to keep it try to keep your lines straight and even, because even with a marker it will leave streaks if you don't. So keep your lines overlapping halfway. And as you notice, I don't always do it, but I keep up. I go back and touch it up, and I try to always use that rule. Overlap halfway on all of your shading when you're using markers. It really does help you on keeping the value of the color even. Now, I'm just putting in her stitches on the arm, and I've got to shade this little area in real quick. Guys, this drawing is pretty much done at this point, and from what I see, all of these characters on the female end are just as easy and just as quick to draw as this is. And I was actually going to put this in real time, but I decided not to. I wanted to keep it short for everyone out there, as quick as possible. I hope everybody learned something from this, and I hope you enjoyed the drawing. I sure enjoyed it, and I hope to just hear and see everyone out there's comments about the drawing, as well as any comments or suggestions you may have about future drawings. Just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to draw it or show you how to draw it. And if you get a chance to do this drawing, let me know how it turns out for you. Leave me a comment on YouTube or on Google. Let me know what you think of it, and let me know how it worked out for you. And I'm just going back and adding a little bit of detail to the tie and the arms just to indicate them. I'm not going to draw them all the way out. It just doesn't make sense to at this point. But I will finish it, I assure you. As you can see at the end of the drawing, at the end of this video, there will be a finished product, and I did go ahead and finish it, even though I wasn't going to. Honestly, guys, this is pretty much it. Really simple drawing, fun drawing, great for male and female. Hope you all enjoy it and try it. Don't be afraid just because it's a female character and a female hero. Keep drawing and keep enjoying the art, and keep making suggestions as to what you want me to see me draw. And God bless. Goodbye.